The days are getting shorter. As the sun dips below the horizon earlier and earlier, we find ourselves enveloped in darkness much sooner than we did just a few weeks ago. There's a chill in the air, the kind that makes you pull your coat tighter and your breath visible in the frosty morning light. Winter is coming, and this year, it might be a brutal one. The snow is already starting to blanket the ground, transforming the landscape into a winter wonderland, but also signaling the harsh conditions ahead. Meteorologists are predicting a harsher than normal winter for many parts of the globe. Their data shows cold fronts moving in, bringing with them the promise of severe weather. This isn't just about bundling up in an extra sweater, it's about preparing for the kind of cold that seeps into your bones and makes even the simplest tasks a challenge. We're talking about the potential for severe storms, record-breaking cold, and conditions that could make daily life difficult, and disruptions to daily life. Imagine trying to navigate through a city paralyzed by snow, or simply walking to the store becoming a treacherous journey. The signs are already there. Early snowfall has caught many off guard, covering streets and cars in a thick layer of white. Early snowfall in some regions, coupled with dropping temperatures, is a clear indication of the winter to come. Hint at what's to come. Rural areas are already experiencing heavy snowfall, making it clear that this winter will be one for the record books. But why is this winter predicted to be so harsh? What are the factors contributing to these extreme conditions? What's going on in the atmosphere that has scientists so concerned? They are closely examining weather data, looking for clues in atmospheric charts and graphs. To understand this, we need to delve into the fascinating world of weather patterns. The jet streams, air currents, and other atmospheric phenomena all play a role, and the delicate balance of Earth's climate system. Each element is interconnected, and a shift in one can have far-reaching effects on the others, leading to the kind of winter we are about to face. Across the globe, meteorologists are analyzing data, looking for clues about the coming winter. Their predictions are based on a complex interplay of factors, including ocean temperatures, atmospheric pressure systems, and historical weather data. And the whispers they're hearing are painting a picture of a season of intense cold and heavy precipitation. These predictions are not made lightly. Meteorologists use sophisticated computer models to simulate weather patterns and predict future conditions. These models take into account a vast amount of data, from temperature readings to wind speeds to ocean currents. And this year, the models are converging on a chilling conclusion: a harsher than normal winter is on its way. The Earth's climate is a complex system influenced by a multitude of factors. One of the primary drivers of weather patterns is the interaction between the atmosphere and the oceans. The oceans, covering over 70% of the Earth's surface, act as massive heat sinks, absorbing and releasing heat energy, which in turn influences atmospheric circulation patterns. One key player in this intricate dance is a climate pattern known as El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO. This pattern, characterized by fluctuations in ocean temperatures in the equatorial Pacific, has a profound impact on global weather patterns. And this year, the stage is set for La Niña, the cooler counterpart to El Niño, to exert its icy grip on the coming winter. La Niña, Spanish for little girl, is characterized by cooler than average sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific. These cooler waters disrupt atmospheric circulation patterns, leading to a cascade of effects felt across the globe. For many regions, La Niña typically brings colder and snowier winters. The presence of La Niña is a major factor contributing to the predictions for a harsher winter. The cooler Pacific waters shift the jet stream, a band of strong winds in the upper atmosphere, northward, bringing colder air southward from the Arctic. This shift in the jet stream can lead to more frequent and intense winter storms, bringing with them heavy snowfall, freezing rain, and bone-chilling temperatures. Section 5. Echoes of Winters Past. History provides a stark reminder of the potential severity of La Niña winters. These winters have often been marked by extreme cold and heavy snowfall, affecting daily life and infrastructure. Past La Niña events have been linked to some of the coldest and snowiest winters on record in many parts of the world. From Europe to North America, the impact has been profound, with communities struggling to cope with the harsh conditions. These historical events serve as a stark reminder of the power of this climate pattern and the importance of heeding the warnings of a harsh winter ahead. The lessons learned from these past events are invaluable in preparing for future winters. In the winter of 2007 to 2008, a strong La Niña event gripped the globe, bringing with it record snowfall and frigid temperatures. This period is often remembered for its relentless storms and the challenges they posed. The eastern United States was particularly hard hit, with cities like Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia receiving over twice their average snowfall. The sheer volume of snow transformed these urban landscapes into winter wonderlands, albeit with significant disruptions. The heavy snow and ice brought transportation to a standstill, closed schools and businesses, and led to widespread power outages. People were forced to adapt quickly, relying on community support and emergency services to navigate the challenges posed by the severe weather. Section 6. A blanket of snow, a shroud on the roads. One of the most immediate and disruptive impacts of a harsh winter is on transportation. The roads, once bustling with activity, become silent and still, blanketed in a thick layer of snow. Heavy snowfall and icy conditions can make roads treacherous, if not impassable. Drivers must navigate these slippery surfaces with extreme caution, often reducing their speed to a crawl. This can lead to traffic jams, accidents, and delays, making it difficult for people to get to work, school, or even just to the grocery store. The simple act of shoveling snow off a car can become a daily ritual, adding to the morning routine. For those who rely on public transportation, a severe winter can be particularly challenging. The wait at a snow-covered bus stop can feel endless as the cold seeps through layers of clothing. Buses and trains can be delayed or canceled due to snow or ice on the tracks. The sight of a bus stuck in snow or a train delayed indefinitely becomes all too common. This can leave commuters stranded and disrupt the flow of goods and services. People waiting for transportation in the biting cold, their breath visible in the frigid air, is a stark reminder of winter's grip. The ripple effects of these disruptions can be felt throughout the economy and daily life. Empty grocery store shelves and closed businesses become a common sight as the supply chain struggles to keep up with the demands of winter. Yet, amidst the challenges, there is a sense of community. Neighbors help each other shovel driveways, and snowplows work tirelessly to clear the roads. The harsh winter, while disruptive, also brings people together in unexpected ways. Section 7. Energy bills set to soar. As temperatures plummet, the demand for heating soars. This surge in energy consumption can put a strain on power grids, potentially leading to blackouts. The increased demand for heating oil and natural gas can also drive up energy prices, putting a financial strain on households and businesses. In addition to the financial burden, the increased reliance on heating during a harsh winter can have environmental consequences. Burning fossil fuels for heat releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. This highlights the interconnectedness of our energy consumption patterns and the health of our planet. Section 8. The power of preparation. While the predictions for a harsh winter may seem daunting, there are steps we can take to prepare and mitigate the potential impacts. By taking proactive measures, we can ensure our safety, minimize disruptions to our daily lives, and reduce the overall impact on our communities. One of the most important things we can do is to winterize our homes. This includes insulating windows and doors, sealing drafts, and having heating systems inspected and serviced. It's also essential to have an emergency kit on hand, stocked with warm clothing, blankets, non-perishable food, water, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio. Section 9. Winter's bite on wildlife. The harsh conditions of winter can be particularly challenging for wildlife. Animals that don't hibernate must find ways to cope with the cold, snow, and scarcity of food. Some animals grow thicker coats, while others rely on stored fat reserves to survive the lean winter months. Birds, with their high metabolisms, are particularly vulnerable to the cold. Many species migrate to warmer climates, while others rely on finding food and shelter to survive the winter. Providing bird feeders and creating brush piles in our yards can provide much-needed sustenance and shelter for our feathered friends. Section 10. Finding warmth in the cold. Despite the challenges, winter can also be a time of beauty and wonder. The sight of snowflakes falling, the crunch of fresh snow underfoot, and the crisp, clean air can be invigorating. It's a time to embrace the cozy comforts of home, gather with loved ones, and appreciate the simple pleasures of life. Winter can also be a time for reflection and renewal. As nature slows down, it's an opportunity for us to do the same. To curl up with a good book, enjoy a warm drink, and recharge our batteries for the year ahead. It's a time to appreciate the beauty of the natural world, even in its harshest form. Section 11. Bracing for the freeze. As we brace for the potential onslaught of a harsh winter, it's important to remember that we are not powerless. By understanding the science behind the predictions, heeding the warnings of meteorologists, and taking proactive steps to prepare, we can navigate the challenges ahead and emerge from the winter months safe, resilient, and perhaps even with a newfound appreciation for the power and beauty of nature's cycles. Let's face this winter with a spirit of preparedness, resilience, and a dash of wonder.